Hey creative people of the galaxy, Rodney here with my YouTube studio. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the 3 phases of production for creating YouTube content. Hopefully you've watched my other video, Writing Your First YouTube Episode, where I break it down and tell you how the professionals do it so it saves you time and money in the production and post-production process. I include a link which has a script template for you to use so you don't have to worry about formatting. Here are the 3 phases of production. Number 1, pre-production. In pre-production, you're going to break down your script and mark all of the elements that are needed in order to actually film your video. So print out a copy of your script, and this will be known as your breakdown script or your shooting script. And I want you to go through and mark all of the elements that are needed for production. So we're going to use the how to load a dishwasher script as an example. I'm going to go through and mark all of the elements that are needed. Drinking straw, dirty dishes, silverware, utensils. The more complex your shooting script is, the more elements you'll be marking. But make sure you mark all of the things that are needed during production because you don't want to shoot and possibly miss certain elements that you need. Now gather all of the elements and get them ready to actually perform the script. If you can, get a friend to read the script for you. Pretend the camera is rolling and proceed scene by scene until you've practiced over and over again and you have a consistent way of loading the dishwasher. Remember this about pre-production. You're much better off figuring things out with you and just the script reader, as opposed to having the entire crew standing there during production while you figure things out. In pre-production, rehearsal is cheap. In production, time is money. Number 2, production, or what many filmmakers call the necessary evil. Production is the physical filming of all of the elements that you would need in post-production. In our dishwasher episode, we're going to set up our lights, set up a tripod for our camera, make sure we have our sound set up, and prepare for filming the action. Turn on your audio recorder and make sure that you have a good sound level. Turn on your lights and get the right brightness. And turn on your camera and make sure that you have autofocus on. Lights check, audio check, camera check, action. Have your reader read the script and you perform the action. Load the dishwasher just like you did during pre-production walkthroughs. Now, if you loved the way that you performed it, do it again just for safety. Now, move your camera to a new angle for a medium shot and do the action again. If you're happy with that, do it again for safety. Now let's move in for close-up shots. A lot of filmmakers will do the entire sequence with the close-up because they want coverage and choices when they get to post-production. Now look at your script. What other shots do you need? Placing the soap, closing the dishwasher, opening the dishwasher, steam coming off of the glasses, showing a clean glass, a time lapse of you unloading the dishwasher, and of course you pouring a Mountain Dew in a nice frosty mug. Now look at your shooting script again. Did you cover all of the elements necessary? Remember, you're all set up for production. You don't want to have to come back and reset this up just because you forgot and didn't double check your script. Make sure everything is covered. And when you're sure that they are and you've checked them off your list, that's a wrap. Number 3, post-production. This is my favorite part of the process, and it's where the magic happens. This is where you bring in all of the media that you had during production, your video, your sound, and you start bringing them into your editing suite. I'm going to use DaVinci Resolve. We're going to start bringing in our shots into the timeline. I start with the wide-angle shot that is synchronized to my good audio. And here I go in and I really concentrate on getting the timing of the audio so it's perfect. I treat it as if the listener maybe isn't watching the video at all they're doing is listening to it. Once I get that to where I like it, then I start bringing in my medium shots, the special effects, the titles, the green screen, doing the background music, the little sound effects. I'll cover various techniques for distribution in another video. But in DaVinci Resolve, it's as simple as going to Deliver, selecting YouTube, creating a file name, adding it to the render queue, and then starting the render. And within a few minutes, you'll probably have a published YouTube video ready for distribution. All right, well, that's the 3 phases of production for creating YouTube content. Pre-production, where practice is cheap. Production, where you get all of the visual elements that you're going to need in post-production. And post-production, where all of the magic and fun happens. In my next video, I'm going to discuss why you should concentrate on your script and maybe let somebody else handle all of the technical issues of the actual production and post-production. As you can see, things are highly technical, and the quality has to be at a level that subscribers are getting used to. So you have to concentrate on getting the best quality that you can. So be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, and I will see you in the next episode.